Good evening. Welcome to the Ibogaine Tour Montauk location. We're at Ditch Plains Beach, and I want to thank everyone for coming down today. And we're going to talk about Ibogaine tonight, which is a powerful plant hallucinogen. It's not available in the United States because it's a Schedule 1 hallucinogen. So people have to go to Mexico or Canada or the Bahamas to get the treatment. What I do is counsel people once they've done Ibogaine and are back in the United States. I'm a clinically trained psychotherapist. I have a virtual counseling business located in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've decided to come to the Hamptons to talk about Ibogaine and what my experience has been. So I do non-traditional psychotherapy. By non-traditional, I mean whatever is going to work for an individual. And I kind of allow them to tell me what the treatment is going to be as they start to tell me about themselves. And then I fashion the treatment. So why am I doing that kind of psychotherapy? Well, I'll give you a little background information. 30 years ago, I was one of those guys who could not get straight. I went to multiple rehabs, 12-step meetings, and no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't seem to stay sober, straight, drug-free. This was about an 8 or 9 year period, and during that time, the only person who I thought understood what I was doing or what I was struggling with was a gentleman named Terry Gorski. And Terry Gorski is best known for relapse prevention. In fact, he told me he coined that term, relapse prevention. And so that was the only hope that I had. I eventually decided to try and find my own answers. And I went back to university and started studying psychology with no intention of helping others. I just wanted to figure out what they had missed and what answers I could find on my own. So I was 34 years old at the time, and I began studying psychology, social work, psychiatric social work, Native American culture, Greek mythology, and I kept seeing addiction from different perspectives. And the funny thing happened. The addictive behavior started to dissipate. Right? So I had what's called an intellectual awakening. In the AA and the 12 steps, they talk about a spiritual awakening. My intellect was woke up, and I started realizing that a lot of the well-meaning people who had I met over the years, they had part of the answer, but they didn't have the whole answer. Okay? So before I knew it, I had an advanced degree in psychology, a degree in psychiatric social work, and it occurred to me that, maybe I could start helping people, and that's exactly what I did. In 2000, I started my own practice, and from the beginning, I worked with people who didn't fit in, okay? Who just, for one reason or another, they were not responding to traditional treatment. So, over the years, I've formulated a certain way of working with people, which, as I said before, we start with who they are and what their interests are, and then we craft a treatment that fits them, almost like a pair of Italian loafers. It fits them perfectly. And because they're involved, and because they've participated in developing their own treatment plan, it usually resonates with them.